Hello YouTube, GHQ Tie here with Adam behind the camera, as per usual. Hey, isn't it shocking? Here's a new Royal Paladin deck profile. As you can see, it's brave because, you know, the new starter is good. GB, you can rest to give something plus 3k, and then you can shove it into your soul and a counterblast, so that you can have brave until the end of turn. Because
And you get draw.
yeah, and you. It's a brave deck, is good. So, let's begin. Crit triggers, 4 Altmile triggers. You know what this does. Shove it into soul. Altmile gains a lovely 5k and you draw a card.
And if anybody's got one more SP,
Yeah, if you've got SPs, I kind of want it.
because he's got 3
Yeah.
SPs and he needs one more.
And we have 3 vanilla crit triggers. 4 vanilla crit triggers. Because it's a critical deck now.
Not a stand deck.
Yeah, and 4 more.
Yeah, who
Because
doesn't want
it's
to?
a critical deck.
Bow and arrow, always good.
I know, but I kind of want the lion more.
Yeah, I'm going to find those out.
4
for
heal
you.
triggers, because horsey.
Yep. You kept thinking it was a unicorn.
No, I didn't. I hoped it was a unicorn.
You kept thinking it
Shut
was.
your face. 2, Hopekeeper. This is the brave perfect guard. Obviously, it can guard anything rather than just your vanguard. And when you call it, you can counterblast 1 on brave. It'll gain 2k and bounce back to your hand at the end of turn. So, useful.
Always good.
Yep. 2 of the other perfect guard. The one from Try 3. Regius. This is your brave perfect guard. Or, if you've got 1 or less cards in hand, and this is placed on the Guardian Circle, and, you know, if you don't want to pay the cost, you can Soul Loss 1 with an Outmile Vanguard, which, you know, we're playing, to perfect guard another unit. So it's a very good card.
Charge, not soul blast.
Sorry, Soul Charge, yeah. We've got 4 of the Stride Fodders. It'd be nicer if I had some SP ones, but that's not going to happen anytime
And
soon.
alternate artwork.
Yes, and the alternate artwork. I need more. We've got 2 Peer. Peer is your GB when you've got Outmile, this unit and the grade 2 unit, the unit in front of it gains 2k each, which means 4k buff per column each time you call a grade 2. We have only 2 copies now of Salim. Salim is this is treated as a grade 2 in deck, and on Brave it's a 10k booster / attacker. So yeah, we don't play more of those because we've got better grade 2s now. 3 Sorcerer of Damascus. I don't know why they changed it from the Japanese Warlock, but, well...
They're idiots, what do you expect?
Yeah, but can't complain. But this is brave. At the end of turn, sacrifice it, countercharge 2 and draw a card. So, very good card, because this deck eats through counterblast like a bitch.
Yeah.
4 Suleiman, which is your grade 2 brave, it gains 2k. Gains 3k. And if you've got an Outmile Vanguard, you can counterblast 1 and discard a card, so that you can search for a grade 2, call it, and it gains 2k, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. You know, we all know what it does. We've got 3 copies of the new guy,
Sorry.
Albion. This card is your new Soul Blast 1, Counterblast 1, when it attacks, search for a card with Brave. So this can be any grade, which is so useful. A lot of decks are playing this, obviously, but my deck's going to get a little bit different, because we play 4 copies of Radon, who is the... when he's Superior Called, and you have an Outmile Vanguard, he gains 3k. You can also discard a card so he can gain boost for that turn, so that's very good. And so long as he's on the field, all other front row rear guards gain 3k. So we use him mainly, fill the field with him for mass boosts. So, the 4 copies of him. We've got 3 copies of the old Outmile. We know what he does, you know, the GB2 front row gains 5k. And when something strides, counterblast 1, call up to 2 units from hand, and then choose 2 units and give them 5k. So, very good card, but so surpassed by Heavenly Decree Altmile, who is our new Altmile. Obviously, same sort of thing as before, but slight difference because Brave. GB2, when he attacks on Brave, give all of your rear guards plus 4k, so nice little field buff. Also, you can, at the beginning of your ride phase, call a unit from hand and then give it 4k, and when you stride, you can call a unit from hand and then choose a Brave unit and give that 4k. So slightly less than old Altmile, but more utility because you're superior calling more.
Constantly.
Yeah, pretty much constantly, and you're giving everything power buffs. This is end of the main deck, so we jump into the G zone, and we've got 2 selfs. A lot of people only play 1, but I'm trying this out because it's seeming to work. I don't generally stride into it, but if I need it, it's there as a stride enabler. So you can, when he attacks, discard your hand, give something 5k, and yeah, that's pretty much what he does. He's a simple card, but easy to use. We have next 4 copies of ADK Altmile. This is your first Altmile stride, obviously, so you can flip a copy of him, give your whole front row 3k. So you're seeing where the combos are coming from. So you give 3k from everything, a couple of 4ks from Altmile, so on and so forth. And then if you're GB2, when you activate that effect, you can superior call a grade 2 and give it 5k, so useful cards. Next, 2 copies of Transcending the Heavens Altmile. Again, a lot of people only play 1 of this now, but I hate 1-offs to start with. But mainly that this card is too good not to play at, because if you need a mass attack, it's useful. So when you play it, you flip a G unit. Most often it's going to be ADK Altmile, and you counterblast 1. So long as you've got your Altmile Vanguard, which is easy because this is an Altmile deck. And when it attacks, you can superior call something and give it 5k. In addition to that, for every ADK you've got face up in the G zone, your front row will gain 2k. So that obviously continuous across the board for your power columns. Yay, power columns.
Oh,
2 copies of Fides. Oh, for God's sake, I need another SP. This deck needs to be like full on. But yeah, it really does need to be full on S-Feed. Fides is your Brave stride where you superior call, give it 5k. Are you noticing a theme yet? That's pretty much why we use him as first stride, but he's got his other ability to gain power, so on and so forth. But that's not why we use him. We use him to facilitate superior callings. Next, 2 Brave Lancer Dragons.
awesome.
I know, it's so good. Superior call up to 3 Brave units from deck, and then discard an equal number of cards as you superior called units, which is pretty damn good. Obviously another Brave stride. And
GB3.
yeah, GB3. And in addition to that, its Brave ability is that when one of your other units attacks, it gains 3k. So it's nice cards. Those are all the strides, so we have 12 of those there. So G-Guards, one of our classic Laser Guard Dragons. So as long as you've got 1 or more grade 2s, it'll gain 5k. Which is, it's useful, but these are more useful. We've got our 3 copies of the Brave G-Guard, which is Igraine, Godly Defense, because, you know. But this one is Brave, it gains 5k, and if you have an Altmile, you can Soul Blast 1 to make it a 25k shield, which is very useful. So obviously you can, with Brave and having an Altmile...
25 shield.
Well, 30 shield.
Yeah, but I mean...
So, that's the deck. So like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, all those nice things. And happy gaming.
Yep. Bye.